Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. I'm going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this Kubota B2601 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Apologies in advance if the audio is off a little bit today. It's really windy out here. Sometimes that kind of messes with the audio. Try to get through it the best we can here. All right, like I said, this is a B2601. I'm going to walk around. I'll talk about the features and functions, get up close to everything, show you everything that I see. Then of course we'll fire it up and run it through its paces, show you the 3-point, show you the PTO, let you hear the engine, show you the pins are nice and tight up front. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a B2601. I do not know the exact year. Kubota's a little bit of a pain in the butt sometimes for us to get year models. I do believe it is a fairly late one based on the decals and the serial tag plate and the condition. But when I fire it up here in a little bit, you'll see the pins are nice and tight up here. As I get up close, you'll see the orange paint is very bright. It does have a few scratches here and there. The loader arms are actually pretty straight. There's a couple little spots here, a little scratches, a couple there, a couple little ones here. I don't know how well you can see them. Nothing terrible or out of the ordinary for a used compact tractor or used loader tractor. There's a few on the hood that I'll show here in a little bit that I think it looks like they've probably taken the loader on and off a couple times, and sometimes when you're hooking back up to the loader, if you're not careful, you'll get some scratches on the side of the hood, and that's what it looks like probably happened. Front tire on this side, lots of tread life left there. I'm gonna say, you know, we're at 75% or better. I think I'm being very fair there. It's probably actually more than that. That front rim looks really good. That orange paint's still pretty bright. No big nicks in the paint or anything like that. Coming back here, take a look at this rear fender. One little spot right there where that fender's dented out a little bit. Another one right there. But that paint, as you can see, is very bright, very reflective. Couple little small scratches right there. But again, you can see how reflective that paint is and how bright it is. Rear tire, lots of tread life left there. I'm gonna say we're at least 80% or higher. Underneath there, looking at that fender, very clean underneath there, no rust or anything. Taking a look at this rear rim, again, bright orange paint. Really, this rim's in really good shape as well, same as the front. Maybe one small little nick right there, but pretty darn straight there. Coming around back here, that looks good. Looking at the 3-point arms, everything looks pretty good there. This little sway bar looks like some of the paint's peeled off of that. A lot of times they start peeling around the edges and then just peel off. Drawbar's in good shape. 540 PTO, everything looks good there. Back here, everything looks pretty good on this rear end. Everything looks good on the fender back here. Taking a look at this tire. Again, nice deep tread bars there. I haven't noticed any weather checking or anything. There's one spot right there with that little chunk out of that one cleat. No weather checking or anything on the tires. Looking at this rear rim, again, that orange paint's nice and bright. Not all nicked up or dinged up around the edges. A couple small little smudges, little scratches right there. Looking at the fender on this side, again, nice and bright. This fender's pretty straight. That other one had those two little spots in it, but that one's pretty straight there. Everything looks pretty good here. A couple maybe little tiny nicks in the paint right there. Looking at this front tire, matches up really well to the other side. Nice tread depth there. Again, no weather checking or anything on that front tire. Front rim on this side has a couple little nicks and a little scratch down here, but that orange paint's nice and bright. Looking at the loader arm on this side, again, matches up really well to the other side. That orange paint's very bright. Does have a couple little scratches right here. Again, it is a used loader tractor. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the loader or the skid steer mount quick attach. I think I forgot to talk about this one is the LA 435 front loader with the Swift hatch and the skid steer mount quick attach up front. OROPS, obviously, 4-wheel drive, hydro transmission. As you see, it does have the heavier duty bucket that has the holes for the bolt-on cutting edge Front bucket's nice and straight. I don't see any big bows or dents or dings here. Pretty darn good looking there. This one does have mid-mount PTO and R4 tires. Has the fixed grill guard. It's nice and straight. A couple little scratches in it there. Up front though, that black mesh and the headlights are good. A couple little scratches right there. Looks like probably at some point maybe they've caught it on this grill guard. They probably had that grill guard in the wrong holes at some point. There's multiple holes that you can put these grill guards in. And then over here on the side, those are the scratches I was talking about. There's a couple over here and a couple down here on the side of that hood. A lot of times you see that if guys take these loaders on and off, as they go to hook them back up, they get a little too close to one side or the other and they scratch them on the side of the hood pretty good. I do already have the hood unlatched, so I can open it up and take a look inside there. It's just easier to have it unlatched. It's hard sometimes with this camera to unlatch these. As you can see in here, nice and clean. Everything looks good here. All the fins in there and the radiator are nice and straight. Up top here, on top of the engine, everything's nice and clean, nice and dry. Inside of that hood, everything looks good in here. We'll go over to the side, see what we can see from over here. Again, nice and clean over here. Hard with this camera set up to get too close, but side of the block's nice and dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side. A little bit of dirt right there, a little dusty, but front axle looks good. Those little covers on the steering cylinders on this side looks good. We'll go to the other side, take a look at the engine from over here. Again, I don't know how well you guys can see in there, but up top there, nice and dry. Side of the block over here, again, nice and clean, nice and dry. No oil or diesel running down the side of the block over here. Again, that front axle looks good. Take a look at the operator station. Right here where you step on, just a little bit of paint wore off where your boot rubs, but that rubber floor mat's in good shape, no cuts or tears there. Brake pedals are good on this side. Hydro pedal looks good. Obviously a little bit of dust and dirt from us climbing on and off of it today and running it around. The seat is in good shape. Bottom portion of the seat, I'm not seeing any cuts or tears there. Backrest part of the seat is in good shape as well. No cuts or tears. These do have the nice little armrests. Both are present. That one's pretty decent. Couple little scuffs in the plastic or the rubber. They're more like a hard rubber. Same thing here, a couple little nicks in it. Controls over here. Loader controls look good. Hydro. PTO. These do have tilt steering wheel on this series, which is kind of nice. So tilt that down. As you can see in there, 103.8 hours. Top of that hood looks pretty good from back here. So there's a little couple spots up in the front where I showed you, a couple tiny little nicks in the paint right there. All right, like I said, it's a B2601, 103 hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll get that hood shut, we'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.